on my beats, man.
Yo, TS declares season 3. We back. Brand new. He said, she said, we said, they said. It only matters what he said. So get on board with one accord. We still coming with the sword. This time we will not be ignored. Still talking about relationship. You should listen. You got a stake in this. It's your life that we talking. We trying to win every single day. Listen up. Why? Got something to say. Open up your earphone. I got something to say. It's a new day. I still got something to say. Open up your earphone. I got something to say. It's a new day. And I still got something to say. Yeah. Got something to say.
What up, world? What's going on? How y'all doing out there? We back, season 3. We here. You know what I'm saying? My question remains, and it always will remain. The truth and nothing but the truth. Can you handle it? And if you say that you can, and you say that you will, then let's talk about it. Man, today is a special day today. I wasn't supposed to start until next week, but I realized that someone special that is no longer here with me this year would, I'm not sure. Some say 99, some say 100. It's still a century at the end of the day. My grandmother, Sarah Mae Andrews, would have been celebrating her uh, either touching the century or being a century. 100 years old tomorrow or Monday. It's a big mystery of what her birthday is. Some people say the third, some people say the second. I never understood the mystery behind it. But I will say that she is and always will be um, someone who was a great inspiration to me. She established a great format far as family was concerned with my grandfather. They was together 69 years and in love until the day that, even after my grandfather left before her, she still was in love with my grandfather until the day that she passed. Only man she ever known, 12 kids, you know what I'm saying? And they raised their kids the right way. And mom was a matriarch. She was somebody that did not what these women do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Mom was, although Pop was the leader, Mom was the boss because at the end of the day, she respected Pop. You know what I'm saying? And Pop um, took care of her and loved and respected her. It was the ultimate marriage. I'm not going to say there was never no problems, but the thing is, what's great about it, and 30 something, almost 40 something years that I was blessed to be around them. If they had an argument or if there was beef, I never knew about it. I kind of knew my grandmother was perturbed with them just a little bit because, oh my God, my grandfather, and this should be about mom, but you can't talk about uh, Pop without talking about mom. My grandfather used to get into some stuff, and the crazy thing about it is he always wanted to pull me in on it, which put me in the radar of mom getting me. It was just one time. Pop, he loved to pick up old TVs. Like they throw them out, pick them up, fix them. You know what I'm saying? He had a shop down in the basement and it was a lot of TVs down there. So mom said, don't bring, what, Tom? It's my grandfather's name. Don't bring no more TVs in here. Okay, baby. I ain't going to bring no more TVs in here. So he pulls me to the side. Hey, baby, I found this TV. I'm looking at him like, Pop, bruh, I heard mom say, don't bring no more TVs in here. He was like, listen, I just need you to do one thing. I need you to go in the house and come down through the basement and open the side door. And no, I'm just gonna slip it in there. I'll give you a couple of bucks, baby. Come on, help your grandfather out. Now my grandfather know I'd do anything for him. But he also know I don't want no beef with mom. So, okay, he down. The TV big, so I picked the TV. I brought it over at the side door, right? So pop at the side door, and I'm telling you, it's taking a long time. And the reason why it's taking a long time is because mom is in the kitchen cooking. So how the heck am I just gonna slip by her and go in the basement? I don't normally go in the basement with. She gonna ask me, Chris, what are you doing? Where are you going? And when I came in the door, she said, "Where's your grandfather?" I ain't lie. I said, "Mom, last time I seen him, he went out. He went outside." She said, "Okay." So mom started talking to me. We talking. I'm looking at the basement door like this, waiting for me at the side door. I don't know what to do, right? So mom went in the dining room. When she went in the dining room, I slipped into the basement door, slid down the steps, and opened up the side door, right? Pop was like, what's taking you so long? I said, Mom was in the kitchen cooking. He's like, all right, come on, baby, open the door for me. Soon as I open up that door, Mom whipped the basement door open. I'm standing there looking at Mom. I'm standing there looking at Pop. Mom looking at Pop with the TV in his hand, and Pop looking at Mom. And, and it wasn't nothing he could say. He was caught. But the thing is, what I loved about it was, she never disrespected him, even when, um, he Pop would do some crazy stuff. Mom would always show respect. Now I don't know what went on in that room when they closed that door. That's one thing, but for the time that I known, she was always an elegant queen. When it came to her husband, and as a grandmother, it was a lot of us. She was really stern on us. And when we were younger, there were a lot of things um, that as a little kid, we didn't like because she was strict. And but down through the years, we developed a love and respect, and me and mom got really close, and I really miss her. My love for music came from my grandmother. My grandmother is the greatest soprano in the history of sopranodom, if that's a word. I bring it on, Patti LaBelle, bring them all on. My grandmother will smash all of them easy. I remember one time, two people. I ain't gonna say their names. We were practicing something. We were singing uh Richard Smallwood. Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the hill. I forgot the name of that song. It escapes me at the moment. So the soprano, you are the source of my strength. So the two sopranos, they were in there screaming. I mean, they were killing it, but they were screaming. My grandmother came in there. She said, "Why are you singing it like that?" He looked at her. She said she'd sing it like this. You're the source of my strength. She hit that. What? What? She hit that soprano, put that soprano on that thing, and regular. Nothing. It wasn't no height too high for her vocals to go. She was a beast. Great teacher, woman of God. We miss her. I miss her so much. Um, Me and mom had some episodes, and that you could laugh about. It was one time she was in the kitchen, and she had on this flammable robe, and she was cooking, and she was too close to the stove, and the rope caught on fire. And as usual, I don't know why, am I always the one that's there? She said, Chris, that's what she called me because my middle name is Christian. Look at this. And she's wiping it. The fire now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Fire goes away. Okay, so mom, the refrigerator was around the table. She had to come around the table to go to the refrigerator. As she's walking back to go back to the stove, mom's hair is on fire because the fire didn't go out in the robe. So mom is on fire and I'm standing and I don't know what to do. So I grab a book, twist the book, and mom's bent over like this. And I'm over the top of her. Wham, 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 trying to get the fire out. My sister comes in the kitchen and thinks that I'm beating on mom. She said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, she's on fire. She's on fire. And I'm hitting her. Bow, 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 bow. And we finally got the fire out. So they got the robe, took the robe, and they said, Mom, you got to throw this robe away. Mom said, I'm not throwing my robe away. You know how them people, excuse me, in the old days, she'll mess around and find some material and sew it over whatever is burnt because they just don't give away stuff. She taught us value. She taught us that at 6 o'clock, you're going to be at that table and you're going to eat. And if you don't eat all your food, you don't get no dessert. And if you're not there at 6 o'clock, you better pray when you come in at 6:30, 6:45, that it's still some food left over. And if there's some food left over, you better pray it's still out. Because once it's put away, you can't go in there and get it. Because she set the precedence for family to come in at 6 o'clock. No matter where you at, we'd be at the park, we'd be everywhere, running the streets. 6 o'clock, I tell my boys, yo, I'll be back. I'm about to go home and eat. Go home, eat, sets the precedence for family. I miss that. We don't have that nowadays. We barely come together. You know, you eating in your room, I'm eating in my room. You know what I'm saying? Living like pigs or whatever. We had duty rosters. There was signs on the days that you were supposed to clean up. The day you did a garbage. Everybody had a chore in the house. You know what I'm saying? Mom didn't play. She didn't like her kitchen dirty. And, you know, the women like mom, they don't make them like that no more. You know what I'm saying? She raised 6 girls. You know what I'm saying? She raised 6 boys. Understand? In the projects, starting off Orange Projects, end up in the hood down the hill. And 12 kids. Two of whom were sickly and disabled, and she still had found time to go to work. She still found time to be a wife. She still found time to be a mother. She still found time to be a grandmother. She was amazing, and she made some amazing children too. That's going to do amazing things, and they still here. Everybody except two of my uncles that have passed on, but everybody else is still here. And still, as long as you're alive, you still have time to do amazing things. Um, Mom, she set the precedence for my life. When Pop passed when we was in the hospital, Pop told me, take care of Mom and Jeppo. I said, yes, Pop. So when Pop passed, I made it my business to go around there every day, check on her, make sure she ate. Because Auntie Pemmy had to go to work, so Mom would be in that living room sitting there by herself. But I would go there and I would make sure that, she get what she wanted. Not what what she needed, what she wanted. What you want for lunch, Mom? What you want to do? How do you want to do it? You cold? And it would be warm in there, but her blood was low, so she was always cold. So I made sure she was good. Not because she was my grandmother, but because she was my grandmother, and I loved her. You know what I'm saying? And after she had left to go live with my auntie Terry, who did an excellent job in the last few years of her life, every time we would go down there, um, at that time she would struggle with her sight. But I'm not even gonna cry. But when I came around, I didn't even. I don't want to cry. I didn't even have to say who I was. You know what I'm saying? She knew it was me. She would say, "Is that Chris?" Yes, Ma. How you doing? And she would touch my face and give me a kiss and hug me. And saying as she got older, I never wanted her to leave ever. Like she had become, from what we felt, was a tyrant as a grandmother to someone who was become our sweetheart. Every grandmother doesn't. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm trying to read something. Every grandmother doesn't have a chance to get to the point where their grandkids understand them and love them and understand why they were the way that they are. But I thank God for her. She taught me little things like never um, look for something when you're mad. Never look for something when you're angry because you're not gonna find it. You're mad, you're throwing stuff on it, and you're going crazy and just looking around and you're allowing your emotions to take rulership over you. And every time I did that, she said, "Go calm down, go do something else, and then um, go look for it." And every time I did it, I always found it. Mom, uh, the Bible says that the dead know nothing of this world. But at this moment, I don't care. I wish you could hear me. Because if you could, first I would say, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mom. Happy birthday to you." And I will tell you, I love you. I miss you. I wish you were still here. Um, Thank you for sending the Sid back here. You know, I'm going to carry out your legacy in music, and I'm going to do my best to implement what you've taught me, and I'll never forget you, and I'll never let your memory die, and I'll try to do something um, every year, um, thinking about you and Pop and the greatness that you guys, the foundation that you laid, everything that you left me. I love you. I miss you. I wish you was here with us, but I'll see you again one day, and have a happy heavenly birthday. And until we meet again, your legacy will remain alive in me because it's a great legacy. And I feel like I have a responsibility along with others to keep it going the way that it is. And with that being said, I thank y'all. Sorry, fam, we could do something else different, but I gotta keep my regimen going. Have to keep going because I do have a this is a season, so it's not just something I do when I say my schedule episode have to keep my itinerary going. I love y'all. For those that wanted to and wasn't able to, that don't mean that we still can't. You know what I'm saying? But I had to do what I had to do. Love laws ain't nobody got no feelings about it. But let's celebrate all over where we at. Mom's birthday. All right, I'm out. Listen, I got something to say.
Roma Beats, man.
Yo, TS declares season 3. We back. Brand new. He said, she said, we said, they said. It only matters what he said. So get on board with one accord. We still coming with the sword. This time we will not be ignored. Still talking about relationship. You should listen. You got a stake in this. It's your life that we talking about. We trying to win every single day. Listen up. Why? Got something to say. Open up your earphone. I got something to say.